Hey, what's going on? Tommy here. I am going to explain what we're doing here um, fully. And if you prefer to read it instead of listening to it, click on the description of this live stream video or the description of the live stream that is now shared. And yeah, just go to it. Otherwise, I'm going to explain it now, and then I'm going to write a poll just so it shows a little bit more information to remind people who are joining what they can do. It's basically going to be like, make sure to ask questions. I'll answer the questions on the breaks, or I'll respond to your comments. Keep the questions to the actual breath work and how to do it. And that's basically it. And yeah, so without further ado, basically, I was in a tough position in my life, and someone reintroduced me to Wim Hof Breathwork, one of my potential clients, actually. And we hit it off, and, we've, worked a little bit more since then. But what it has come down to is the fact that when he reminded me about Wim Hof, because I used to do Wim Hof on my own. Like the first time, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago when he put out like a beginner's guide to the breath work where you either sit down or lay down and not even doing the full cycle. You can just do the regular, breathing pattern where you breathe into your belly, into your lungs, into your mouth, like as much as you can, and then just relax it all out. And doing that for 30 to 40 times and then just relaxing in it. If I recall, ideally, that was his original kind of training for beginners on there. So that was super cool, and I was doing that, and I was doing cold showers every day. Um, yeah, highly recommend both of those things. But basically, someone introduced me to that, and I started doing it daily. I found out that there was this, 11-minute guided Wim Hof breath work online. There's a beginner's one. There's an intermediate one. Hey to who's joining, feel free to comment where you're from. And I'm just going to continue explaining what we're doing here. And then I was doing the Wim Hof, just like in between working out and going to the sauna at my gym. And someone was like, hey, I noticed you like breath work. Maybe you'd be interested in Soma breath. And I'm like, what's Soma breath? And he's like, check it out, you'd like it. And I clicked Soma breath. He's like, do the one that's 29 minutes or 30 minutes. And it's Naraaj from Soma breath sitting there. And it's how to meet your or meditation, active meditation, maybe for finding your higher self or meeting your higher self, actually, it says. And in the first 6 minutes of it, hey, what's going on, Mayte or Mejtej? Probably Mayte, Astro Specialist and Strider. I don't know exactly what that means, but feel free to mention that because it actually seems really interesting and something I'd like to understand. So then I started doing Soma breath, which that one that's 29 minutes long, it's a 6-minute explanation, and then it goes into like an 18-minute cycle. So it's basically what I found out was sometimes I would do 10 to 20 minutes of Wim Hof. Sometimes I would do that 18-minute Soma breath cycle. It's actually a breath pattern that is the intention of it is to get you into a pattern where you get into gamma brain state, and in gamma you're basically you're a lot higher, and I guess that's why he titles it for meeting your higher self, because when you're higher up here you see things, that's right, like higher, let's call it that, you see things with a very different perspective, and usually in a more balanced state. I guess higher, especially when it's not like drug induced. Yeah, so you are able to see things from a different perspective that is in alignment with your ideals. So, not necessarily like when you're high off, drinking a 6-pack of beer or, smoking a full joint and then taking a few shots and like feeling really good, but not realizing that it's actually not that great for the body. I actually read a headline, and then it got me to look into it a little bit more about the male sperm and its strengthening of the placenta, and the main actual organism that's helping the body more than the woman's egg, apparently, but that 3 months of abstinence from alcohol is probably the best way to go. Best way to go. I read the article, but the clickbait was basically 3 months of no alcohol helps the sperm be the strongest, so that it is, I think it actually decreases your chances if you're drinking alcohol 35%. So you are able to, have strong sperm, and then the strong sperm is actually what helps the placenta the most, which is obviously, or the placenta. Pardon me, let me say that one more time. The placenta is obviously the main nourishment for the child, the baby, and the main like power source, like where the placenta comes from, is actually from male sperm. So you would have to, be abstinent from alcohol for 3 months, and other health, things that you're doing, like working out properly, eating the right diet, would help the most. Hey, what's going on? XIV playing. So yeah, we're going to be doing a breath work here. Feel free to ask any questions on breath work. Feel free to say where you're from. Listen, basically I went into explaining why I started this. It was mostly a health thing. If you click the description of this live stream, I explain more so why I ended up doing it. But basically, I was in a depressing area. Someone introduced me to Wim Hof, reintroduced me to Wim Hof. Someone introduced me to Soma breath. And during the process of doing those, little like 18 minutes here, 18 minutes here, I realized that when I plug the two together, and usually when I do Wim Hof first, because Wim Hof is less orthodox about their breathing process. You can breathe in fully. You can just breathe in through the nose, just breathe in through the mouth, however you want. I tend to find it's the yogic breath that you actually want, which is like really getting in there. If you ever do yoga, especially, I forget what it's called, but like the movement one where you go to different positions, that's the ideal breath that you kind of are forced into start taking if you're in a fluid state in it. And I think that's the best one. But ultimately, the main reason we start with Wim Hof for this, magical, truly feels magical breath work that we do every single day is because the Wim Hof is unorthodox. You do not have to stick to a strict thing. It's just stay seated. The point is to get relaxed. You truly do want to breathe in as much air as you can. So, don't force. Always use your own intuition and your own reasoning mind to do it. But breathe in fully into your gut, into your lungs, into your mouth, and then relax out, right? So we do about 30 to 40 of those. And then you hold your breath for 30, 60, or 90 seconds. If you join in with us today, there's an audio which every time beforehand it explains 30 seconds this time, 1 minute this time, a minute and a half this time. And if you ever can't do it for that whole time, you just take in a 15-second recovery breath. When you can't do it anymore, like try to, stretch yourself if you're doing a few, but if you can't, breathe that 15-second recovery breath in, count it out yourself, and then just go back in to a regular breathing for the Wim Hof breathing, right? We do 6 of those cycles because 3 makes you feel good and 6, really, like, you start to get clairvoyant ideas, or, clear thoughts, more clear thoughts, whatever you want to call them. But if you stay for the whole thing, you will literally have a chance of having an epiphany, because every single time that I have done this specific method, sometimes I've had it just with doing 5 to 7 Wim Hof cycles, which takes less than 20 minutes. Sometimes I get it, from just doing the Soma breath, which I explained at the beginning of this video, by Naraaj, the one finding meeting your, higher self, the one that gets you into a gamma brain state, because of the breathwork pattern. But I realized when I did both of them together, I always had an epiphany. And by epiphany, I mean like an incredibly clairvoyant, balanced, like clear idea on a solution of a project you're working on, maybe something at work. Oftentimes it'd be, something for work for me, or just like an issue you're trying to solve that's like, why can I not, get this client or something like that? Again, it's usually a relationship between me and someone else. And then I'm like, oh, this is the angle they're looking for, right? Anyway, that's the reason I kind of do this, because I was in a depressing state of mind, and someone happenstance mentioned it to me, and I got really, it was really beneficial for me. So that's why I did it, and that's why we do this daily breath work every single day, and we do it with the 6 Wim Hof cycles. I explained how to do that. And then we do the 18-minute Soma breath. And yeah, that's basically it. If you ever want to do it on your own, I show in the other videos exactly which videos they are. But let me see if I have them up. I don't want to take too much time. Yeah, I'm already at the audios, so you can just find it. Soma breath, meeting your higher self, or Wim Hof for beginners, Wim Hof guided breathing, 11-minute Wim Hof guided breathing. So you can just find those on your own. We are going to use those audios today, but in the near future, we're going to have my own, audio guidance for this specific method, because, I've been using that for a while, but it has been, we're building a community now with it. On school, and actually, we obviously want to have our own stuff. But from the beginning, I'm just like, I got to start sharing this, because literally it helps so much people. And we got, I had a handful of followers, and then just from these live streams, and a book club live stream, to be fair, we got like 200 to 300 people join, which was like awesome. I am so happy, and we get people to rejoin and say how much, that it helps them feel good, and that's really the point. If you stay for 5 to 10 minutes, you should feel a bit more relaxed. If you stay for up to 20, you should start to have, clarity, and if you stay for the whole time of this, which we're about to start right now, we usually explain the story of why this happened for the first 10 to 15 minutes, and then we jump into it. If you stay for the whole thing, which we're gonna do today, it might even give you an epiphany. And I call it an epiphany because it feels like one. And I'd say 3 times out of the last 300 times that I've done it, I have had an epiphany. Sorry, I did the math wrong. Out of the last 200 times, let's call it 200 times, because the first 100, 150 times I was doing it, I was just doing Wim Hof, or I was just doing the Soma breath. But yeah, so literally, man, those are great chances. This is a 98% chance to have an epiphany on some crazy cool, solution you're trying to strive for right now. So without further ado, we're gonna start with the 3 Wim Hof cycles. Really easy, slow-paced ones, then the 3 quicker-paced ones, and then we're going to jump into the Soma breath by Naraaj's Meeting Your Higher Self. That is through your nose and out through your mouth. Wim Hof, you can do whatever you feel, but the Soma breath, you want to stick to into the nose, in through the nose for 2 seconds, out through the mouth for 2 seconds. And as always, if it feels good, if you're like, this guy's not crazy, this is what he said is true, throw up a like, just press the like once because it helps the community grow. And feel free to throw some hearts and communicate with people in the comments because it is a live stream right now. And if you're listening to this, as the already just posted up live stream, but already pre-recorded, then any comments or questions you put in, I will respond to. And really, it's just you understanding your breath more and you becoming more harmonious with your natural breath. So the audio that's going to be guided is going to be by Wim Hof and then Naraaj. Listen to them as guides. Any suggestions I may give, like, remember, you don't have to hold your breath the whole time. Take the 15-second recovery breath in if you need to. Tense your muscles by at the end of the 15-second recovery breath to help ground yourself. And amongst those, also your own intuition and your own reasoning mind for this, as long as they're grounded in, unharmful thoughts or good thoughts, right? This phrase I always use is be well with others. So you want to be well of your own good, abundant self and realize that proclaims better. And with others, be well with others, because don't be a fucking douchebag. Be as good as you can with others because we're in this together. So without further ado, you know what? I'm gonna post up that poll that I said I was gonna post up. Please click here. I'm gonna type this out right now. Click here and read description. If first time. And then I'm gonna just post a few things here like ask questions. I'll answer questions on breaks. And then we're gonna do thumbs up plus subscribe to join us live next time. So you obviously don't have to take the poll, but click there to read it. And I'm going to start the poll now. It should have popped up. So yeah, just put it to the side here for myself so it doesn't block me too much. And yeah, just click that and jump on in. 18 minutes, so we'll be done, listen, like I said, stay for 5 to 10 minutes to get relaxed. Do the next 5 to 10 minutes to get extra clarity. And if you stay for the whole thing, you're going to have an epiphanic thought. You're going to have an epiphany. Truly, unless, you don't actually keep breathing in and breathing out as is guided. Because really that's it. It's your breath becoming harmonious with your body. Here we go.
Relax to the deepest.
Oh, one last thing. This is going to be Wim Hof and then Naraaj. But of course, we're just using this audio for now. And shortly we'll be, having our own audio here. But use the free resources you have if you gotta. And just to help others. But yeah, appreciate you for being here. Please ask questions. I will respond to them on the break. We are starting our daily breath work.
Lie down, sit down, whatever it takes. Relax.
Remember, belly, lungs, mouth.
Are you ready?
Relax out.
Here we go.
30 of those. Hold your breath.
Number 1.
15-second recovery breath.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just go with the flow.
If you can't hold your breath the whole time, after the 30 cycle breath,
in.
Just breathe in that 15-second recovery breath
out.
And count it out on your own. So we're on the first of 6 cycles.
In.
Stay for the whole 6 to feel awesome. Stay for the whole breath work.
Into the chest and let go. Like a wave.
To feel even better. Read the description if it's your first time. And you want to get into circle breathing.
Letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. Ten more. Fully in, let it go. Five more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Fully in and let go. All right. 30 seconds breath hold from now on. Be in this moment. Let the body do what the body is capable of doing. Be aware of your heartbeat. Slow it down and just be in this moment. Okay, recovery breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Round number 2.
So always after that 15-second recovery breath, just tense your muscles, squeeze them. Squeeze your muscles to help ground yourself, or visually if you prefer to ground yourself visually. If you don't know how to do that, ask me, I'll respond. Second cycle of the 6 Wim Hof cycles. You do 3 of these, you're going to feel good. You do all 6, you're going to feel even better, and you're going to feel high afterwards.
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
Read the description if it's your first time. Ask questions if you have no idea what you're doing.
In.
And I'll respond on these breaks because that's when it's easiest for me to respond to questions.
Out. In. Out. Into the belly. Into the chest and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. Fully in. Letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. Ten more. Fully in, let it go. Nice, deep, circular breaths. Five more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Fully in. And on the exhale,
Deep breath and hold your breath.
1 minute breath hold from now on. Feel. Become aware of your body. If your hands and feet are tingling, or you feel your body temperature is changing, that's okay. You're doing fantastic. If you need to breathe before I give the cue, that's okay. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. When you're ready, fully in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go.
Tense your muscles at the end before you breathe out. That helps with grounding or ground yourself visually. Keep just breathing right now, and then you'll get some few extra breaths in. 30 to 40 is what we do. 30 are guided, and it always helps with the breath work. This is the third cycle of the 6. You stay for 3, you're going to feel really good. You stay for all 6, you're going to feel even better.
Back into that rhythm.
Throw up a like when you start to feel better. Appreciate it.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
And then if it's your first time, read the description. This is the third cycle of the 6 that we do.
Out. In. Out. Into the belly. Into the chest and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. Fully in and letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. More. Fully in.
It's great to have you here, by the way. I'm already feeling hot.
Nice, deep, circular.
Non-drug induced highness.
5 more. Let's give it all we got.
Like a good high. Not like a paranoid high.
Last one. Fully in. And on the exhale, stop. 1.5 minutes breath hold from now on. Become aware of the blood running through your veins, your heart beating. Feel. Thirty seconds left. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. All right. Breathe in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Let you.
Nice. So that was the first 3. That was a slower pace. Now we're going to do the next 3 Wim Hof. That's going to be on the quicker pace now. So pay attention to the guidance because we're going to hold our breath for a bit longer this time. And I'm telling you, if you stay for 3, you're going to feel great. If you stay for 6, man, you're going to get high like me, non-drug induced highness here. And appreciate you for being here. If you feel good, throw up a like or throw some hearts. If it's your first time, read the description. And we are jumping in to the first of the 3 quicker pace Wim Hof cycles. Let's get it.
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Just go with the flow of the breath. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. Fully in and letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. Ten more. Fully in, let it go. Five more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Fully in and let go. All right. 1 minute breath hold from now on. Be in this moment. Let the body do what the body is capable of doing. Be aware of your heartbeat. Slow it down and just be in this moment. Let that relaxation spread down to your toes, into your fingertips, to the base of your neck and head. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. Okay, recovery breath in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Round number 2. Back into that rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
First time, read the description. Otherwise, jump right in. We're on our 4th of 6 of the Wim Hof breathing cycle. Throw up a like once you're feeling good.
In, out. In, out. In, out. Into the belly, into the chest, and let go. Like a wave. Make it circular. Fully in and letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. In with peace, out with stress. Ten more. Fully in, let it go. Nice, deep, circular breaths. 5 more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Fully in And on the exhale, stop. 1.5 minute breath hold from now on. Feel. Become aware of your body. If your hands and feet are tingling, or you feel your body temperature is changing, that's okay. You're doing fantastic. If you need to breathe before I give the cue, that's okay. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. When you're ready, fully in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Round number 3. Back into that rhythm. Breathe in.
So last
Breathe
cycle,
out. Breathe in.
6 of the 6 Wim
Breathe
Hof.
out.
And then we're going to do Soma guided gamma breathing to get
In
to the
with
gamma
the
brain state
relaxation. Out with the stress.
through the specific guided pattern. You should be clenching
In,
your lower abdominals at this point
out.
on the breathe, on the
In.
breaths in.
Out. In.
Read the description
Out.
if it's your first time.
Into
Rewind
the
to the
belly.
beginning if you want to do the
Into
whole
the
thing.
chest and let go. Like a
Then I
wave.
explain it so you could go to the 16-minute mark.
Make it circular. Fully in, letting go. Just keep on going. No pause between inhalation and exhalation. In with peace, out with stress. Ten more. Fully in, let it go. Nice, deep, circular breaths. Five more. Let's give it all we got. Last one. Fully in. And on the exhale, stop. 1.5 minute breath hold from now on. Become aware of the blood running through your veins, your heart beating. Feel. Thirty seconds left. You are almost there. Do you want to prolong your breath hold? Pause the video now and continue when you feel the urge to breathe. All right. Breathe in and hold for 15 seconds. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Let your breathing return to normal as you finish up the round. Move your body.
And then just keep breathing.
Soma breath at a much deeper level.
Journey into the light.
We're going to do the Soma Gamma guided breathing portion of this breath
Lie
work.
down on your back.
So just listen to the
You will
guidance
not be disturbed.
that is being given right now by
Bring
Naraaj,
your awareness to the sound.
the founder
The
of
sound
Soma
of your
Breath
voice will be your guide,
on YouTube, right? Soma Breath on YouTube.
along with the rhythm
Just listen to the
and groove
tone
of the music.
and follow based on this guidance,
To tune in to
and
the
follow
sound.
your own intuition and reasoning mind if you need to. If you can't hold your breath all the way.
A stream of consciousness, with no attachment. It flows freely. As you go into the light, become one with the spirit of all things. And imagine for a moment now that the spirit is all that is. Now get ready to breathe in a rhythm. 3, 2, exhale and inhale. to your third eye, your eyes closed, make a tone. to your third eye with your eyes closed and make a tone. Take a deep breath fully in. Look to your third eye with your eyes closed and make a tone. And let's get ready to breathe in a rhythm. 3, 2, 1. Exhale and fully out. And hold your breath. That's right. get that first urge to breathe, count down from 10 to 1 in your mind. As you go past the comfort zone, you'll feel this rush sensation of energy moving up through your spine. And when you feel this energy moving up, take a deep breath fully in and hold your breath, pulling on your pelvic floor muscles, squeezing up the pelvic floor, sending this energy up like a spiral of light, up and up and up, illuminating you to the light of your higher power. That's right. And when you can't hold your breath any longer, look to your third eye, with your eyes closed, and make a tone. That's right. Let's get ready to breathe in a rhythm. 3, 2, 1. Exhale and inhale. 2, 2, 2, 2, breath. That's right. And when you get that first urge to breathe, count down from 10 to 1 in your mind. As you go past the comfort zone, you'll feel this rush sensation of energy moving up through your spine. And when you feel this energy moving up, take a deep breath fully in and hold your breath, pulling on your pelvic floor muscles, squeezing up the pelvic floor, sending this energy up like a spiral of light, up and up and up, illuminating you to the light of your higher power. That's right. And when you can't hold your breath any longer, look to your third eye, with your eyes closed, and make a tone. That's right. Become one with the light. Witness His glory. As you leave from this experience, we shall do so with a new found sense of inspiration, oneness with all things, connectedness to the collectivity of all that is, each and everything. Become one with it, the spirit, the heart, the center of creation. Take it forth with you as a divine gift and a power to create this world. So choose wisely. As comes great responsibility, the special power of creation. True values, dignity, integrity. Uphold them as you move forward. In your day ahead, your journey ahead, your mission, your purpose in life. Be free. Be one. We shall change the world together. Peace.